to this week's book haul. I have a really awesome book haul for you guys this week. So I've got a lot to show you guys, so I'm just going to hop right to it. The first book I got this week was This Man Confessed by Jodi Ellen Malpass. I think that's how you say her last name. This is the third book in the This Man series. I didn't know it was the third book when I bought it, but it turns out it is. So I'm going to have to buy the other two books in the series, but it's only a trilogy, and that's good. The reason why I bought this book was because the author was going to the event in Edinburgh and I wanted her to have something to sign, so yeah. That's why I bought this one. This one was also supposed to be a hardback and it's not, so I'm a little bit disappointed by that. But I got it for pretty cheap, so I can't really complain that much, but I did pay the price for a hardback and not for paperback, so, but yeah. The next book I bought, that was my other books falling. The next book I bought was Anti-Goddess by Kendall Blake. This is the first book in the Goddess War series. It looks amazing and I love the cover. This author wrote Anna Dressed in Blood, which everybody seems to love, but I actually didn't really like it when I read it. But this book looks amazing, so I'm excited to read this one. Considering I didn't like Anna Dressed in Blood, so yeah. The next book I bought was Rapture by Lauren Kay. This one's a hardback, and for some reason it only cost me £1 to buy it. I didn't know it was a hardback when I bought it. I actually thought it was a paperback because I got it for £1, but it turns out it's actually a hardback when it came, so I'm super happy, and £1 for a hardback, you cannot go wrong. So I'm really happy, and this is the fourth book in the Fallen series. I have the first two books in the series, Fallen and Rapture, but I don't have the third book, Passion, or the little novella one, Fallen in Love, but I have, so this means I have like more of them now, so I'm excited. I'm trying to get them all, so yeah. The next book I bought was Until I Die by Amy Plum. This is the second book in the Revenants series. I've got the third book, but I don't have the first book, so yeah. This one cost me £1 as well, and I'm trying to get all this series as well, but I'm reading until I can get them all really cheap because I'm not paying like over the odds for them. So yeah, this one came in like terrible condition. There were like stickers and marks all over the front cover, but I wiped them all away and it came away quite nice, so yeah. The next book I got was The Hazards of Skinny Dipping by Alicia Rose Ivy. I won this one from her, so it's signed as well. And then Alicia also sent me bookmarks as well, so there's one for her with her information on the back. I got one for The Hazards of Skinny Dipping. I got like a rat card with Flight on one side and Soar on the other. I got a business card. I got a bookmark for Shaken Not Starved. I got a bookmark with Flight on one side and Soar on the other. No, Found, sorry, on the other. Then I got ones for Derailed, Wrecked, and Via. I got all that from Alicia, so thank you Alicia for sending me that. The next thing I got, which I'm really excited about, is I got a copy of Casted by Sonia Loveday. She surprised me by sending me this, and it's signed as well. And I actually already have a copy of Casted, but it's the smaller version of it, because there's been like a lot more added to it. So this is the extended version. Sonia sent me the extended version as well, so I'm so excited. I've actually already read it. I edited it. This was the first book I edited. I wasn't supposed to be editing it, but it's like a long story. So yeah, so Sonia sent me that, And she also sent me bookmarks for the second book in the series, Spelled, which is super awesome as well. I've read it too. I beta read it, and I think it comes out this month. And she gave me quite a lot of them, so I'll be keeping one and the rest will be for giveaways. And then I also got like a lot of swag from them, but I'll show you guys that at the end. And then Candice and Sonia, Candice Novell and Sonia Loveday also sent me a tote bag which is signed by loads of the authors at Indie Girl Con, and it's all on the back as well. And this was a complete surprise because I wasn't expecting this at all. And it's signed from authors like Lacey Weatherford, Belinda Bowring, Cambria Hebert, Julia Crane, Emily Snow, I think it's Emily Snow, Hilby Dover, E.O. Pear, Christy Cook, Sophie Davis, so many amazing authors on the tote bag. I am just blown away. Like, this was a complete surprise. I was not expecting it at all. And I can't believe I have it. It's so cool. So I'd like to say a massive thank you to Candice and Sonia for sending me my tote, and also to Sonia for sending me Cascade and bookmarks as well. So lastly, I actually got these ones yesterday. And these are books from Indie Girl Con, and a friend of mine went and she got me some books signed. So yes, I'm going to show you those ones. So the first one I got was Dissidence by Jamie Canosa. This is the first book in the Dissidence series. I've already read it and it's amazing. It's like a dystopian book, but you should definitely read it. It's so good. Plus it's a pure cliffhanger at the end. And this one is signed as well. And then the next book I got was Sink or Swim by Jamie Canosa. This is book 1.5 in the Fight or Flight series, and my friend got me those ones as well, Fight or Flight and Now or Never, which are the other two books in this series, but they haven't came yet, so yeah, so I'm still waiting on those to come. And this one is signed as well. And then I got Trusted Ties by Katie Robinson. This is the second book in the Ties series. I read it last month. It was amazing. I loved the first book, Shadow Ties, as well, and also I have another friend who got me the first book, which is Shadow Ties, signed as well, but she hasn't sent me them yet, so yeah, I'm waiting on them to come. But this is only a 2-book, it's a duology, love that word, and so that means I won't have to get any more books, but I think the author was making another book for another character, I think, if I remember correctly. So this one is signed as well. And also my friend who got me those books signed also got me like a ton of swag as well. So all the swag I'm going to show you guys was either given to me from my friend who got me these books or Candice and Sonia. So the first one I got was a rubber bracelet that says Indie Girl Con on it, and then I got pens as well which say it. You can't really read it, but they say it on it. Then I got a badge which says it, and I got tattoos which say it, and then I got bookmarks. This one is from Trisha Zoella, and it's signed at the top as well. Then I got one from Sophie Davis, which is signed too. Then I got one from Regina Bartley for her book Moonshine, which is signed too. Then I got one from T.K. Lee, which is signed as well. Then I got like a really big record from Tempted by Evil by Shannon Morton and Amberlynn Natusk, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, which is signed by both the authors, which is really cool. And then I got one from Over the Threshold by Rani L. Rees. Not sure how you pronounce her name either. and it's signed on the back. Then I got one from A.M. Hargrove, which is signed as well. Then I got one from G.M. Witt, which is signed too. Then I got a tattoo for I Love the Rosen Brothers. And I got like little thing for E. Miles, which is signed on the back. Then I got one for The Gainer's Grace by Heather Gunther. Not sure how you pronounce her second name at all. Then I got one for Dissolve by Andrea Hesley. Then I got one for Love Notes by Heather Gunther. I'm still not sure how you pronounce her second name. Then I got one for Changing Tunes by Heather Gunther, I'm not sure. Then I got a little card for Fire in the Darkness and Light of Darkness. Doesn't say the author's name on it, so I'm not sure. Then I got a little tattoo, I think it's a tattoo, for Heartstrings by Heather Gunther, I'm still not sure. And then I got magnets for Dissolve by Andrea Hesley and Dancing with Death by Andrea Hesley. And I got a little business card for Redcoat PR. Then I got Forged by Legacy Beginnings by Andrea, I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, but there you go. She also writes contemporary romances under Eopia, something I knew. Then I've got Forged by Greed by Angela, I'm still not sure how you pronounce her middle name. And then I got one for Forged by Magic. And then I got like an Indie Book Fest 2013 big card, because Sonia and Candice actually sent me some swag from Indie Book Fest, as well as Indie Girlcon. So that swag was from, some was from Indie Book Fest and some was from Indie Girlcon. And then Sonia also got me like a little like crab thing that like lights up, and it's from Maine. She went there on a holiday, so she got me something from there as well. So that is my book haul for this week. Wasn't it great? So yeah, so I will definitely have another book haul for you guys next week. And this was all I got this week. So I'd like to say thank you to Alicia. I'd like to say thank you to Justine for getting me my signed books at Indie Girlcon, and I'd like to say Anne for getting me swag. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to Candice and Sonia for getting me a signed tour, and an extra thank you to Sonia for sending me another copy of Castade and swag as well. Thank you guys. See you guys next week. Bye.